Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Slice of Shonen. I'm your host, the CloudyCrow, and today we'll be reacting to Dororo episode 21, which means we only have 3 more episodes left in this season. I know you guys are excited for the ending, because I am for sure. I know we all have been waiting to finally see how this story is going to end, how everything's finally going to tie back together, and personally, before I knew that there were 24 episodes, I thought it was going to end a lot earlier, but there's so much depth and so much information in this story that we haven't gotten yet, and so we still have a lot more to learn still, even though there's only 3 episodes left. So I'm ready to see what this episode has to offer. But in the last episode, we almost lost Dororo. They bumped into this samurai that knew about this beast, which we later found out was Nue. And so he led us to Nue, and it turns out he was working with Nue. So while we were fighting them, we ended up falling off the edge of this cliff, or like the cliff ended up collapsing and then a bunch of boulders fell. We survived, but Dororo's arm was stuck, and water was slowly beginning to fill the area that she was stuck in. And so we had to try to pry the boulder off of Dororo's arm, but we couldn't, because HYAKKIMARU had his prosthetic arms still, which weren't sturdy enough to not break or crumble under the pressure when he was trying to pull the rock or push the rock. So after that, luckily the old man came in to save Dororo just in the nick of time, but if he wasn't there, we could have lost Dororo. So HYAKKIMARU took this to heart, and he was like, I need to get my arms back. I can't let this happen again. I can't get put into this situation again. I have to get my arms back so that this never happens to Dororo again. And then he went back, fought Nue by himself, one-on-one, took out Nue, and he was extremely frustrated because even though he took out Nue, he didn't get a body part back. He didn't get his arms back. And so he got frustrated. Dororo kind of, helped him, tried at least, to help him get over that anger. But we all know it's still lingering. He's slowly becoming a monster, and I don't know, is he gonna become one? Will he turn around in the nick of time? Only time will tell. But if you guys are excited for the episode, make sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts on the episode down below, and subscribe for more Slice Shonen content. And with that finally out of the way, let's get right into this episode. Alright, so this is the part of the video where you guys grab your source videos. If you don't have one already, I'll have one linked in the description. It'll be the first link. Click it, get your video ready to sync with me, sync with your boy, because we'll be starting this in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, we have the Mappa motorcycle men, the Mappa mailmen, delivering this episode to us. I wonder, is Mappa the animation studio, or I'm not sure. I know I've seen them before. I think they worked on Katakuri Circus. Yep, she remembers. What? Where are these guys from? Oh, wow. Asakura Scouts. Wow, so we bumped into Daigo's men. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm making assumptions. Not entirely sure. Oh yeah, HYAKKIMARU thought that the only way for him to get his arms back is to go straight to the source. I wonder why they did that transition right there. Or that fade, I guess. He must recognize them. Or maybe he might come into the story again later, who knows? But one thing I wanted to mention is I really appreciate the comments from last episode, because I didn't quite understand the samurai situation. Initially, I thought that him and his grandmother went into the forest, and then Nue came, of course, and then Nue pretty much ate his grandmother whole. Like, she grabbed onto him, she crawled back to him, tried to grab onto him, and then I thought he ate everything but the arm, or the hand, I guess? I thought he ate everything but the hand, and that's why it was clinging onto the back of his pants or whatever. But apparently, you guys told me that it was actually... she was reaching out to him for help, and she grabbed onto him, and in order for him to get away, he cut her arm off. He cut his own grandmother's arm off. Pretty much just threw her under the bus just so that he could escape. That is intense, man. I had no idea. And then you guys also told me about his relationship with the Beast. Basically, he thought... since he felt so powerless against Nue, he kind of got a thrill or a sense of reassurance when he saw other people helplessly die to Nue. So that's why he stuck with Nue, because he wanted to see other people suffer like he did. And then he'd kind of think like, see, I told you, man, Nue, nobody can beat him. This guy's a monster. We can't stop him. And that's why he was so mad when HYAKKIMARU was actually beating Nue, because he didn't want to accept the fact that Nue was beatable and he was just too weak. Why is Daigo wearing that? Okay, so they're about to fight. Oh, is that his sacred blade? His sword that's been sheathed for centuries. Or decades, I guess. That wouldn't make sense if it were centuries. And this is just another one of the many things that his land suffered from. Oh my! Civilians? Dang, but I guess they're not happy about it. They're just following orders. Jeez. Your finest horse. Wow. Oh, come on. Oh, dude, this is just... oh, hey, that's what he gets, man. Hey, it's time to handle these dudes. Don't let them get away with this. Dang, that sucks, though. And there's our boy Tahoe. Tahoe Maru. Yep, this was the guy that they crossed paths with. I'm surprised he got here before they did. Or maybe Daigo isn't in his land right now. So where that guy was heading was towards Daigo, and we think we're heading towards Daigo, when we're actually not. He's still not to the point where he thinks he can handle HYAKKIMARU on his own, so he has to bring his bodyguards to help him out. I'm sorry, but to me that's kind of pathetic, in my opinion. I think he'd just have to, you know, train his heart out, literally just grind and grind and just train endlessly until he can take out Hyakkimaru himself. I think that's the only honorable way to beat him. But since he's fighting with his bodyguards, it's like, it's kind of unfair. It's 3-on-1. Granted, I'm sure he doesn't care about playing fair, but still, it makes him look weak when he's fighting with other people. Dang. That was deep because Dororo couldn't even really reply to that. They took the prize horse. The finest horse in all the lands. And they're taking her straight into battle. Dang. Just no sympathy for the dead. Oh my gosh. It's still, I cannot like wrap my head around what it was like to live in these times. They're over here slaughtering women and children, dude. Like it's nothing. Oh, what is that? A rash, maybe? Here he is, preparing for battle. Ooh, we're definitely nearing the end. And that statue, like many of you guys have said, is probably the one that has his arms. So I wonder what kind of demon we're looking at now. And there's his mother. More like a baby crying to have his arm back. It's not just a toy. Wow. That's deep. That really is deep. She feels like she put being the wife to the Lord over being the mother of her children. That's true. That's a respectable merchant right there. Oh, whoa! That caught me off guard. Dang. Hyakkimaru doesn't care. One thing I never understood is how can he control his fingertips? That's what I want to know. Dang. And here it comes. Man, that's... And just the way you see his hand just move so lifelessly, that just emphasizes what he's talking about. He wants to be able to feel like everyone else. And Dororo is kind of like struggling with the same kind of thought process that I'm going through. It's like, yeah, he deserves his body back, but like, why does he have to go through all of this just to get back what's rightfully his? It's like, where most people are just born with their whole body, he has to walk 1,000 miles over mountains, walk on water, just to get his body back. And it's not fair, man. Wow. So many of them are on the brink of death. Oh, they must have been prisoners. Dang, oh my gosh. Wow. Look, they look so much better when they're like, when they've been fed and everything. It's like they were normal kids, and then whatever happened to them happened to them. Maybe their village got taken over and they were made into prisoners, and now look at them. Two of the most like respected soldiers in Daigo's army. Respected so much that they were put in charge of taking care of his son. And this just makes me think, like, maybe Daigo wasn't a bad guy before all of this happened. Before that tragedy hit his land, maybe he was a really good person. But just out of desperation, he had to make that deal with the devil. And he's watching the whole thing go down. I wonder what this old man is after. I'm guessing he's just kind of like keeping an eye on HYAKKIMARU, or the whole situation, making sure that he wants to see how HYAKKIMARU's path ends, or like, you know, where he's going and how he's going to get there. What was that? Oh, that was his arm that shattered. For some reason, I thought someone else chucked a prosthetic arm at him. And that's interesting how he can see, what's his name, Hyogo? He can see his weapon. There's like a blue aura around it. Here we go, round 3. Tahomaru versus HYAKKIMARU. And his sword is glowing too. But I think, I don't know, something about this just gives me a hint that HYAKKIMARU might lose this one. Just because he's so consumed with rage. That's synergy, though! Wow. And he used his arm as a sheet. Oh my! He is not playing. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh! And Dororo. No, no! She doesn't deserve that, man. Ah. I mean, incapacitating her is enough, but killing her on the spot is a bit much for me. Oh, a second sword. Did he cut him in the eye again? Oh, right above it. Whoa! And Daigo's man. This was the guy that snitched. Oh. I was about to say, the horse didn't deserve that, man. So is he actually here to fight? Oh, yep, looks like it. I thought he was just buying time. What? Oh my, that is... Jesus! Oh, and the horse! Dude, that is just sick. And of course they do that to the prize horse. The one that just gave birth. That's honestly disgusting, man. They tied explosives to the horse. Sent it kind of thrashing, rampaging, what's it called? Stampeding towards a cliff. And then blew it up. What the heck was that? I'm guessing it was like some sort of like poison? Sleep inducing? I don't know. And they took Dororo. Oh man. I mean, I don't know. I would say he has a point, but then again, like, he said they should pretty much do anything or give up anything to protect him, and they both literally just lost their arms. It's not like they weren't out there fighting their hearts out. So I don't know. That should just be a testament to how strong HYAKKIMARU is. And it's better that it happened to them and not Tahomaru. Oh my. This is too much, man. Oh, they're trying to kill him. Wait, what? I thought that was fire. Is this like a spirit? What? 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 He possessed the horse. And now we got freaking Rapidash out here, dude. Man, that episode, oh my gosh, we just had such a good episode, and then we had the New episode, which is kind of hard to watch, and then we have this one, which is just, oh my gosh. At this point, I think the, like, writer, or mangaka, or whoever made the story, they're just trying to emphasize how brutal these people were in this time, because they sent a horse kind of just running, rampaging uncontrollably towards a cliff, blew the horse up, showed the chunks of its limbs flying off the cliff, and then showed them scattered around HYAKKIMARU when they went down into the abyss. They're really trying to emphasize how brutal people were, and honestly, it is a bit hard to watch, but I kind of like it because of the shock value. I mean, of course, we all love to watch anime that makes us kind of lose our mind, like, why the heck would they do this? Why would they show this? What am I looking at? All of those kind of make an anime exciting to watch, and that's why, you know, some anime are more memorable than others, when they make you feel something. So I can understand why they'd want to do that, and it makes sense. I don't agree with what that guy said in the end. I think Tahomaru's two bodyguards, they put their life on the line. They put everything on the line in order to save Tahomaru, and they lost their arms. And like I said earlier, it's better it happened to them than to Tahomaru. So in a sense, yeah, they did save Tahomaru, but at the same time, if they weren't there, Tahomaru probably would have gotten it a lot worse, so who knows. It's good to see that HYAKKIMARU isn't dead. He's trapped down there with what I'm guessing is a demon. It took the different limbs of the horse, put them all together, and possessed the horse. That's, like, extreme. And it's weird because the aura or whatever that took over the horse, they were around these parts of armor. So I'm guessing whoever's possessing the horse was a soldier that died a long time ago. I'm not sure. Or maybe that guy possessed the suit of armor. I have no idea. But anyways, we have that, and then we have the fact that these scumbags took Dororo again. Helpless little Dororo is just getting captured and taken advantage of left and right, like Itachi tying her to a tree. It's just like, I feel so bad for Dororo. She doesn't deserve this, honestly. She doesn't deserve any of the crap that she's gotten throughout her life, but I guess it's just the way it is in this world that they're living in. But anyways, my question for you guys is, so this one is probably going to be a curveball for you guys. I don't know if many of you were expecting this, but what do you think about their mother's choice? Do you think that her mother, HYAKKIMARU and Tahomaru's mother, do you think she's in the right in what she's doing, and that she's, you know, putting the land that her husband controls first? Or do you think that she's making the wrong choice and that she should be putting her kids above anything else? But let me know what you guys think in the comments. And with that being said, make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed, comment your thoughts on the episode down below, and subscribe for more Slice Shonen content. And with that finally out of the way, I'm gonna head out, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.